Torchlight's sort of the good intentions turned boring story. What was supposed to have been a replicant of an improved Diablo 1 just turns into a pile of goop that you try and scrape by just to get any worth out of it. Copying many of the mechanics from D1 and trying to emphasize a familiar feeling of a singular long sprawling dungeon, you're more just mired by the fact that all floors are wide open areas that have groups of mobs that you use some kind of AoE ability to kill in order to proceed more efficiently. Rinse and repeat. There is nothing else here. Highlights include music from good old Matt Uelman. That's about all I can think of. The worst aspects come out in full force that the game really didn't understand what made D1 so original. Yes, it was the quick hack and slash element we hadn't seen before, but it was the tight hallways and corridors, the line of sight, the fear of exploring, the simplistic inventory system. Torchlight doesn't possess any of this. All the maps are huge and clearly open. There is no such thing as a surprise. You aren't using an array of abilities or even single targeting enemies most of the time. You eventually just end up with some AoE fire blast or some shit that just clears the screen. The game's not even that fast, more just obnoxiously timed. Enemies eventually just throw out a dozen million projectiles and laughs at you for not dodging fast enough, I guess. The inventory is, oh god. You know, in Diablo 3 they eventually made it so items were just pre-identified because they saw it was really boring having to identify them at base or use a scroll on the go because odds are it was never an upgrade to begin with. In Torchlight, you're never going to know what it is until you identify it, so you're constantly holding still, grinding the pace down to a halt, hoping you have the correct stats to put on a marginally better piece so you can spam your one ability better. Torchlight 2 isn't much different from this in most aspects. Questionably, the mod scene for it makes it a lot better. There's better Diablo-likes out there. Snuff out Torchlight from your list before it's too late.